Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Do you guys know why our group choose the topic Great Scholar? No, right? So basically, we choose this topic because great scholars are still very relevant today, which are their idea and thought continue to shape the thinking and behavior of Muslim society. So after our group find many of great scholars, so in the end we choose the best scholar, which is Associate Professor Dr. Jaffary Awang from UKM. So next, our study focus on two main aspects. The first one is the background and personal development of the scholar, including how family, education, friendship shape his personality, values and life direction. Second, his academic career and da'wah in his profession, where we analyze his career journey, strength, academic achievement, and how he understanding, practice, and plan da'wah in his career. So, next, through the intensive academic writing, which is AAW, we gain a deeper understanding of Associate Professor Dr. Jaffary Awang. We also found that he is very active in writing academic articles on religion, especially in interreligion dialogue. So, for the collaborative assignment, which is CHAS, our group selected 3 main articles by him. Okay, the first one is dialogue between religion from Islamic perspective. Okay, second, interreligion dialogue, the perspective of Malaysian contemporary Muslim thinkers. And the last one is interreligion, peace in multicultural society, a critique to the idea of peace multiculturalism. So, these 3 articles are analyzed based on 5 elements, which is personal appearance, theme and message, Islamic knowledge disciplines, da'wah approach, use, and the last one is social impact. So, the explanation of these 3 articles will be presented by my group member. So, please listen carefully.
Today, I will share about the life background of Professor Madya Dr. Jaffary Awang. Professor Madya Dr. Jaffary Awang comes from a modest family and was born in a village in Penang. He is the second child, but his modest background did not prevent him from succeeding in life and academics. Today, he is blessed with 6 children who are each successful in their own fields. His educational journey began at SMK Ahmad Al-Mashhur before continuing his pra-university studies at SMK Al-Irshad. A deep interest in religious knowledge led him to pursue a bachelor's degree in Usuluddin at University Kebangsaan Malaysia. He then pursued his master's and PhD studies in Sociology of Da'wah at University of Birmingham, United Kingdom. Throughout his PhD studies, he was surrounded by academic comrades such as Professor Datuk Dr. Zulkifli Abdul Ghani and several other prominent scholars. In addition, he also built a strong professional network through collaboration with academics on the MQA panel. Professor Madya Dr. Jaffary Awang's story proved that determination, knowledge, and good networking can create lasting
I
success.
will continue explain about career background. Prof. Dr. Jaffary career started after he finished his degree studies. After graduating, he began his career as a temporary teacher at Sekolah Menengah Masria Bukit Mertajak. Later, he became a teacher at Seaport Secondary School at Petaling Jaya. He continued his career as a tutor at National University of Malaysia, UKM. After completing his master and PhD, he officially joined National University of Malaysia, UKM, as a lecturer. Now, he holds a position as Associate Professor in the Department of Theology and Philosophy, Faculty of Islamic Study, National University of Malaysia, UKM. His aim and goal is to actively contribute in academic work through teaching, writing, and publishing. His areas of expertise include sociology of da'wah, comparative religious knowledge, and inter-religious dialogue. In terms of his work, he produced 74 journals publications and contributed to 34 books chapters. He also got several awards through his career journey, such as Best Paper Award, Excellent Service Award, and Best Lecturer Award.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Saif Iqbal bin Muajimi. My matrix number 1231448. Okay, now I will present about dakwah in the career of Prof. Jaffary Awang. First, in terms of his understanding of Islam and dakwah, Prof. Jaffary sees dakwah as a process of dialogue, not confrontation. He believed dakwah should be delivered with wisdom, knowledge, and good manners, especially in Malaysia's multi-ethnic society. Therefore, he prefers forums and open discussion rather than aggressive debate. Next, regarding experience and challenges, he has been actively involved in interfaith forums, seminars, and research since the early 2000s. However, he faced challenges such as misunderstandings about interfaith dialogue, academic pressure, and a society that prefers short and fast information. His strategies include building strong knowledge, mastering cooperation religion, improving language and communication skills, understanding culture, and using social media ethically. In terms of mentors, figures such as Brother Shah Kirit, Dr. Farid Ishaq, and Brother Shah shaped his approach, especially encourage consistency and inclusive dakwah. Finally, his hope is for the younger generations to keep learning, develop a reading culture, think critically, and carry out dakwah that is mature, knowledgeable, and relevant to today's society. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ikmal Hamdi bin Syaidan. My matrix number is 1231447. In this presentation, I will briefly explain the two research methodologies used in this study. This research applies a qualitative research approach and is conducted in two main phases. The first phase uses a qualitative biographical method, while the second phase applies textual and thematic content analysis. For the biographical study, a qualitative design is used to explore the life background, career journey, and dakwah contribution of Associate Professor Dr. Jaffary Awang. This method is suitable because it focuses on personal experience, values, and reflection that cannot be measured numerically. Data for this phase were collected through interview, supported by relevant document and secondary sources. The information was then organized thematically to present a clear and systematic biography. The second phase focused on content analysis of selected scholarly works by Dr. Jaffary Awang. This phase also used a qualitative design, specifically textual and thematic analysis, to examine ideas, argument, and interpretation related to interfaith dialogue. Data were collected through document analysis of 3 selected articles. The texts were read repeatedly, coded, and organized into key themes such as an Islamic foundation of dialogue, form of engagement, and challenges in plural societies. In conclusion, the combination of biographical and textual analysis allows this study to provide a comprehensive understanding of the scholar's thought, contribution, and real-life engagement in contemporary Islamic and social issues. That's all for me. Thank you.
My name is Nur Sofia Fakihah binti Ahmad Bukhari. Number matrix 1231479. For CHAS, the first article analysed is dialog antara agama menurut perspektif Islam. In terms of personal appearance, Dr. Jaffary presents himself as a wise and systematic scholar, and his writing avoids any provocative element, and also his discussion is strongly supported by evidence from the Quran, Hadith, and scholarly views. The main theme of this article addresses the public's misunderstanding of dialogue, which is often confused with debate, which is dialogue, according to the author, aims to gain understanding in diversity, not to determine winners or losers. So this article also reflects strong Islamic knowledge disciplines, particularly in da'wah and also comparative religion. The da'wah approach emphasized is based on understanding rather than coercion. So overall, this work contributes positively to society by promoting mutual respect and harmony among different religious community.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon everyone. My name is Siti Noshahida binti Rosli. My metric number 1231399. First, thank you Sophia for the wonderful presentation, and now I will continue with my part. Today I will present about the article titled Interreligious Dialogue, the perspective of Malaysian contemporary Muslim thinkers, written by Amy Eliani Mazin, Jaffary Awang, and Idris Zakaria. This article discusses how contemporary Muslim thinkers in Malaysia view interreligious dialogue in a multi-religious society. It identifies 5 forms of dialogue. First, the dialogue of life. Second, dialogue through action. Third, intellectual dialogue. Next, communication of religious experience. And last, co-ritual dialogue. However, the authors highlight that first 3 forms, dialogue of life, action, and intellectual dialogue, are more suitable in Malaysia, while the last 2 may cause confusion in Aqidah. The article also shows that interreligious dialogue is part of the Quranic approach known as Manhaj al-Hiwar, which encourages Muslims to engage with others using wisdom and good advice, as stated in Surah An-Nahl, verse 125. This approach reflects dakwah bil hikmah and dakwah bil hal, meaning to share Islam through wisdom and good character. Overall, the article concludes that interreligious dialogue help build unity and mutual understanding among Malaysians, but it must be done with proper knowledge and Islamic ethics to avoid any misunderstanding. In short, dialogue should not blur religious boundaries, but it should promote harmony and peace in our diverse society.
Alright, this slide summarizes the article by Professor Madya Dr. Jaffary Awang and colleagues. The article critically examines the idea that multicultural tolerance alone is enough to create lasting interreligious peace in diverse societies. Alright, number 1 is critiques peace multiculturalism as an insufficient framework. The article critically examines the idea of peace multiculturalism, which is often presented as a complete solution for managing religious diversity. The authors argue that this framework is insufficient because it focuses mainly on surface-level tolerance and coexistence, while ignoring deeper social and emotional realities within multicultural societies. The second one is Ambon conflict reveals limits of ideological tolerance. By using the Ambon conflict as a case study, the article demonstrates that ideological tolerance alone cannot create lasting peace, although open violence and that fear, mistrust, and trauma continue to exist within the community. This shows that peace cannot be sustained if it only exists at the level of ideas and policies. The third point is peace requires justice, healing of trauma, and social trust. The authors emphasize that true peace must address justice, collective trauma, and damaged social relationships. Without confronting past injustice and emotional wounds, peace initiatives remain fragile. Therefore, peace must be understood as a long-term social process, not simply the absence of conflict. The next point, local wisdom and lived experience are central to peace building. The article highlights the importance of local culture, traditions, and community experiences in rebuilding peace. According to the authors, peace-building efforts become meaningful only when they reflect the values and realities of the people affected by conflict rather than relying on external or abstract models. And the last point is consistent with Islamic values of justice, reconciliation, and wisdom. These arguments align closely with Islamic teachings, which emphasize justice, reconciliation, and wisdom in managing social diversity. Islam encourages peaceful coexistence through fairness, mutual understanding, and engagement, real engagement with social realities. This reflects the Islamic approach of Da'wah bil Hikmah, where guidance is based on wisdom and context.
So, in conclusion, this study shows that the successful great scholar like Associate Professor Dr. Jaffary Awang does not happen suddenly. It is built through life experience, long education, and continuous commitment, knowledge, and society. So, next, his family background, friends, education shape strong values such responsibility, clear vision as a great scholar. And in his career, he excelled not only as a lecturer and researcher, but also active in interreligious dialogue, da'wah, using a wise and rational approach. So overall, his academic da'wah based on religion and ethics not only enrich knowledge, but also contributes to peace, harmony, and unity in Malaysia multicultural society. So that's all from us. Thank you.